Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Saturday, July 14th, and it's been a little while again. So the last thing I ever had done with my car, just recently I had my fuel induction system cleaned. Basically involves the dealership disconnecting the fuel tank and hooking up a some kind of pressure thing to get some fuel injector cleaner into the fuel injector. So I did that, and they also clean your intake air system. So I had that done. The reason why is, I don't know, just my current mileage and the way I've been driving my car, the use of E30 and all that stuff. So I had them do that just to make sure everything's all cleaned out, because I won't be using E30 anymore. So that's the last thing I had done. And then I also had them check my AC, which was obviously fine, but it was like a free service thing to have them check the AC system. So they just did a visual inspection, and everything turned out clear. Ever since I did do the air intake clean service, I did notice previously, every once in a while I'd have a rough idle when the AC was full blast. I don't know if it's just from the AC sucking up the power of the engine, but I did have a rough idle. And since I've had it cleaned, I had not had that come back. And I do want to say, I almost want to say, I see maybe a slight increase in miles per gallon, maybe 1 or 2, and it feels like the car's a little bit more smoother during the shift from first to second. So maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, who knows. But I did notice a difference. And then also, when I got my car back, I looked under the hood, and I could actually smell like a certain like solvent smell. So they really do hook something up. They don't just like pour something in the fuel tank and you know, basically they do more than that. So I was actually kind of surprised by that. So it's been a while since I did a drive. I'm gonna go for a drive. It is raining. Lately it's been so like hot outside, so I haven't been willing to make driving videos. So I'm gonna just do a little drive, and I do not have Max's port hooked up, so I'm not gonna be doing flat foot shifting, which I'm just gonna altogether stop doing, because realistically I know I gotta treat my car a little bit better than I have been for the previous, you know, many years I've been beating on this car. So just gonna do regular driving. Obviously I'll do pulls, but no flat foot shifting. And then I guess I'll see you guys on the road. So see you guys soon. Peace out. What's going on, guys? Continue to vlog. Start off in second gear. Of course, I'm not using no lift shifts now, so just regular shifting. So here goes nothing. Second gear, full throttle. Still feels pretty good. Fast enough, I guess you could say. So yeah, lately it's been so hot. It's just been like every day. It feels like it's been like 90 degrees. So this is the first little cool off we've gotten with some rain. So I figured I'd do a little drive, maybe do some pulls here and there, and talk about, you know, what I just had done. The next thing I got to do is my rear brake rotors. I had them change my rear brake pads, which is kind of odd because for some reason WRXs, they use their rear brake pads first. They use up more of the pads than they do the front. My front ones were at 5 millimeters, I believe that's what they told me. And my rears were at 1, so I had them replace that a while back, actually about a month ago or more. And then they told me that when they tried to resurface the rotor, actually the thickness of the rotor was so like gone, I guess. They said I had to replace the rotors. And they also said they were warped, and I'm guessing the reason they got warped was maybe those times where I did those high miles per hour pulls, and then I get on the brakes because I just have to slow down either for a stop sign or what have you. And then the brakes just couldn't keep up, so that was kind of unfortunate. So the next thing I need is my rear brake rotors, which apparently will be $300, which is really expensive. So more likely it would be better to have somebody like a friend or someone help me do that. I think it would be a cheaper route. So okay, that felt better. Nice pull. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. Considering everything else I had done under warranty, it's no big deal. That's really not much cost considering all the other stuff I had done. I mean, that would have been like thousands of dollars. So besides that, everything's going good. Like I said, I'm not going to ever use E30 again. I'm not going to do flat foot shifting anymore. Those last few videos where I did it, those were just the last few times I would do it, I guess. And now just kind of take better care of the car. You know, I'll still do pulls here and there, but for the most part, just kind of keep things casual. Just enjoy the car. I was gonna go right, but those cars turning, so I will just go straight. Alright, so first gear, no launching. Nice. I have a gallon of water jug in my trunk, and I heard it kind of swish backwards. Normally I have something there to secure, but I guess I heard it fly. Again, I do some crazy maneuvers. for a turn or something. On the Route 59, can't do pulls here. So yeah, I'm just not gonna ever have the access port hooked up. That way I will know not to remind myself not to do flat foot shifting. And then I guess from that on, just kind of take better care of the car. You know, I'll obviously keep you guys updated on what's going on, and you know, do my videos here and there. And today was actually the day where Route 66 they're gonna do like a drag race thing with like those jet-powered cars and stuff. And I was hoping to go, but with this weather, I don't think it's gonna be happening. So that was kind of unfortunate. That's one thing I wanted to film, so I figured I couldn't film that, so I figured I'd do a drive video and update you guys on what I did with the car and stuff. So, but other than that, everything's going good. You know, enjoying the car, having fun, living life. You know, just taking one day at a time, basically. Really nothing bad to say. Another thing I want to mention about this car is, considering what my engine's been through, I mean, so many pulls, probably about 30 quarter-mile track runs and over 130 launches. It's amazing that this engine, this 2-liter direct-injected motor, is still holding up, and really there's been no real problem with the motor. I mean, it just shows. I mean, obviously I'm only stage 1, and of course for a short time I was on E30, but it just shows that, you know, this engine can take a beating, because my car's been through a lot, for sure. And it just amazes me that it's able to handle everything it's been through, and it still has been holding up. So gotta, I guess I could say, keep my fingers crossed and hope things stay that way. But it is kind of amazing that I am just pretty blown away that this motor can handle what my car's been through. And my car's been through a lot. I mean, all my videos you've seen, and those are just only the things you've seen on video. Like, I've done things off video, you know, whether it be launches and pulls and, you know, all that stuff. So it's just been amazing. So I just want to say that I think this engine's really great. You know, as long as you're not pushing power too crazy, you know, running a high gear at or, you know, plugging the engine and stuff, you know, doing the things that will cause spun rod bearings and you know, all those things that can happen. It's just amazing that it's held up. So I'm just basically stating that I'm just pretty impressed. Alright, start off in first gear if this car ever goes. I'm going to start from first gear this time, so it might be some wheel spin, so let's see. Alright, yellow throttle. Gripp's pretty good. Nice after car. Pretty good. Gear, and the gas. Pretty healthy. So yeah, you still can enjoy the car without doing fluff and shifting. Of course I'll miss it, but it's still gonna be fun. Turn here. First gear, hill throttle. Grip's pretty good. I guess without the E30 power, I knew always on E30, if I would floor it in the rain, it would always spin, but without it, it just seems like it hooks up perfectly. So another thing on my list to do is I've been looking at my tire rotation thing. I gotta do that at 47,000 miles, so that's the next thing I'm probably gonna do, hopefully on Monday, get that done. But everything else is pretty much in top check. Oil change I don't need till December, and everything else is good. And really nothing really needs to be done with the car except the rear brake rotor, so that's about it. Second gear, throttle. my closing, so I'm going to grab the camera and film all of it, so I'm just going to go on straight. Go to 4th gear. Okay, so I guess that'll wrap it up. So as always, guys, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the support, and I guess I'll see you guys next time on the next video, whatever I seem to find to do, or hopefully I'll find something interesting to film, and then I guess from then on I'll see you guys soon. So thank you for all the support. I appreciate all the fine feedback and all the fine feedback. It's kind of funny to say that when I talk about the car. All the nice comments and stuff, and I guess I'll see you guys around. So enjoy your weekend, and see you guys next time. Peace out. Thanks for watching.